Hello, my name's Jenny. I'm from Spiral Arts, and today I'm again in the Derby Arboretum in Grove Lodge, where we're based. And today I'm going to show you how to make a little cardboard house that you can cut out the windows and put some lights in, and you can have it on your windowsill to celebrate this sort of winter season that we've got at the moment. So first of all, I'll show you the things that you're going to need. So you'll need a cardboard box, and you'll need some scissors. You will need some extra bits of card, some marker pens, black marker pen. I've got a craft knife, a ruler, some glue stick, a pencil. Over this side I've got some baking paper. I've got some scrunched up brown packaging paper. I've also got some red paper, and I've got some packaging that you get in parcels where they put air into it as well. And you'll also need some fairy lights to put inside, so it can be a push-on light, or it can be these ones that are just with the battery, or some little battery tea lights as well. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is I've turned my cardboard box inside out, because the inside will be plain and the outside might have had some writing on it. And then what I've done is I've cut away the back section. So if I show you, so it's like a three-sided box. Okay. And so this will be the front section here, like this, that front section. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the windows and the door, and I'll cut out the top of the roof. And also I've got a cutting mat on my table, but if you haven't got a cutting mat, maybe you could use an extra bit of cardboard. Oh, and just one more thing I forgot to say, I've got a glue gun here that I'm going to use later on to glue the roof. I'll just plug that in now. And also the other thing that I've got, I told you about, is the craft knife as well. So there's a craft knife and the glue gun, and they're two things that might be a bit difficult for you to use, so you might need to ask an adult to help you with it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw that point on the roof there, on the flap of the box. And what I did was I managed to, my box is about 30 centimetres, and I measured 15 centimetres in the middle point, and I've drawn two lines up to that point from each corner. And what I'll do is I'll show you with a marker pen, just so you can see. And then that's the line that you can cut on to make your roof pattern. I'll just lift it up so you can see it. So there, can you see? And what I'll do is I'll cut it out now while I've got it on the table. So I push the blade out, and then I push the safety button back so that the blade won't slide back in again. And I'm very carefully cutting along that black line. And I think I'll do it this way and do the other side. So you end up with two triangles that you've cut off, so you put those two on the side. I'll put the knife away. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my windows and doors in the middle. So the door is about about 90 centimetres by 60 centimetres. And the windows are 60 centimetres square, so I'm doing one window on each side of the door. Okay. And then I'm going to draw just a window up at in the roof. I'm going to draw maybe a triangle window. See what that looks like. You could draw a circular window. They're a little bit harder to cut out with your craft knife. Or I've done a diamond window on this one. So again, I'm going to get the blade out. I'm going to press down and cut out along the black lines. So you can push it like that, so there's one. And if you can, try and cut out the squares and the triangles and the circles in one go, so that you'll be able to use them for the frame. I'll show you how to do that afterwards. And for the door, well, we won't actually cut it out yet because we're just going to have the lights coming through the windows. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to put some baking paper over the windows to give you that sort of glass effect. So we need our scissors. There they are. And I'm going to cut some squares a bit bigger than the hole that you've cut. You can just measure it to see if it fits, like that. So the next thing we're going to do is to get some masking tape. I tear a bit off and I'm going to stick it on the top of the window. And at the bottom, just smooth it down so that I might want to put some on either side as well. You could also use Pritt stick to do this. That would work as well. Top one. I'm just going to stick it to the side so you can't see through the window. Okay, so I'll just move that out of the way. And just lift it up so you can see where we've got to so far. Okay. So you can see that the flaps for the roof are a bit short, so what I'll do is I will glue those down first and then I will put an extra bit over the top. So I'm going to get my glue gun and I'm going to put some glue here just so that I can fold up these pieces. So just be very careful with the glue gun. So I'm going to fold it up first and put some glue going to hold it there a little minute for it to set, and then I'm going to put some glue here and move that up and press it from behind in the right position. And that's got the cardboard box back, and then I'm going to just put a little bit of glue on the edge here and just hold it till it sets, till it's dry. There you go. And then do the same on the other side. And then I've got a piece, this is one of the flaps of the box from the back that I've cut off, and I've scored a line down the centre, so when you put it on it will fit like that. And again I'm going to put some glue down the side and glue it on there, and then down the other side. Okay. Make sure it's on the point there. And we've got one side. And then the other side. That just makes it nice and sturdy then. You can use masking tape as well. There you go. Okay, I'll just put that in there. Right, so the next thing that we need to do is to make our door. So I will just do a quick another drawing on this side for the door. Like that. Okay. And if you get a piece of scrap card that you've got and colour it in with some black marker pen, then you can make the edges for the door and for the windowsills. If that pen's not done that, try another one. You could probably do this a bit more carefully than me. So you need 2 bits for either side of the door, a bit for the top of the door, and then the 2 windowsills. Let's see if that's enough. Okay. I'm just going to measure what size I need, so it's about to there. So we need 2 long strips, so one will go either side of the door. Like that. And then I'm going to do, you could either do a triangle shape, maybe we'll do a triangle shape. Easier to cut out. And then if you get your Pritt stick and put some glue on there and stick it on, and again on the other side, and then on the top here as well. Okay, and then you need 2 bits for the tops of the windows. Okay. And if you want to do something over your top window, so I've done a circular one on that one window, so you could do a pointed one on that one. So on this triangle window we could do a pointed one. There we go. And I'll just colour a bit more in of this. That will fit on the top of the triangle one. Let's see, I'm just going to measure it. So we just need to go a bit more down. Does that fit in? Just about. So again, I'm going to get some Pritt stick. To make it a bit more even. And then the other thing that I haven't done is the window frame. So there. So what I did on this one was I got a marker pen and I drew a cross on these bits of cardboard. And then if you cut out that bit and that bit and that bit, then you'll have the window frame and that bit there. So you can use scissors for these. Like that. Let's see if we can fit it in. Maybe it was this one. There you go. And then same on the other window. And then you can also do a little round circle to make a doorknob. Stick that on over the door. Like that. And then the last thing that you need to do is to do a roof. So on this one I've used some of the packaging paper and to make tiles, and on this one I've used some red paper to make the tiles. So if I show you how to to do the red tiles. So you get some paper. So the shape that you need, I'm just going to cut a strip. The shape that you need is like that shape. So you can either cut them out individually. I'll cut these 3 out individually, and then I'll show you how to cut out lots at the same time. So if you can get a bigger long strip, I'm going to cut a strip all the way down, and then I'm going to fold it. You can fold it backwards and forwards or fold it over and over. This is called Concertina Folding. Okay. And then again, it's the same shape. Hold it tight together and get your scissors, and then cut along that shape, and then you'll get lots of different lots of tiles at the same time, like that. Okay. So the next thing that you do is you have to start at the bottom of your roof. So if you put some glue stickle on the bottom, and then you can have them hanging off the edge a bit and stick them on all the way down. And when you come to the next row, you want to make sure that they're in between, so you put them like that. And if you want to have one, I've got a gap at the end there, you can make one, and then cut it in half, and it will fit like that. So you need to go all the way up your roof, row by row, till you get to the top, and then turn around and do the other side. So this is one that I've almost done on this one. So I've done all that side with the packaging paper, and I've started this one, and I'm slowly getting to the top of that one. So when you've done that, then the last thing to do is to put your lights inside. I'll move these out of the way. So as I said, you could use all sorts of different lights. So I've got some fairy lights here, or you could use some push-on lights, or you can use some tea light candles with the battery type. So I'm going to switch these on and put them inside. I hope that that looks nice. And what I'll do is I will I'll go and turn off the lights so that you can see what they look like in the dark. So I hope you have lots of fun making your house, and then you can put it on your windowsill, and as people walk past, they'll be able to see your little house that you've made for the winter season. Okay.